So for some clarification purposes, it's a formula, and R is resulting behavior. And when somebody is transcendent, you know, how much can other factors really affect them? Not very much. How much can the environment affect them? Not very much. So when somebody scores a 6 in the first category, automatically they score 100%. This person's completely transcendent. You know, Jesus in his transcendent form can enter the environment of earth and have perfect behavior. But Jesus in his earthly form may be different. One could argue we saw different. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. Something like that, right? My Lord, why have you forsaken me? Because even somebody as transcendent as Jesus, even his earthly form, in the environment of fucking Rome, persecuting you for your political beliefs and your spiritual beliefs, you'll see behavior that is not desirable, perhaps, but understandable when you truly factor in my equation. My equation, the most important thing about it is not that it actually works when you take the time to study. It screams two things that you can't, three things. There's three things I want you all to take from my formula, period. One, it demands that you consider the environment. It demands that you address the environment, okay? You shouldn't expect everyone to be a transcendent. Well, transcend. You can make part of the environment an environment conducive to transcendence, spreading transcendent philosophies and what have you. But don't transcend, like a little bitch, But so yeah, it shows you that transcending is key. It demands that you address the environment. And it demands that you thoroughly examine the patient and the relationship to the patient and the environment. So it demands you examine the patient thoroughly. No quick list of questions, no brain scan and, that must be what it is. No, here, answer this, 2-minute questionnaire. We'll do a brain scan and we'll just give you drugs. The formula says, no, that's not going to work. No matter what the brain scan says, that's not going to work. You have to examine the patient thoroughly. Okay? And therefore, you have to be someone the patient can trust. No unscrupulous dogs, bootlicking the big pharma. You have to be someone the patient can relate to, they can trust, they feel comfortable with. That allows you, allows the psychiatrist to thoroughly examine the patient or the mental health professional, whatever. And then you have to consider, this person's lifestyle. Now, this becomes tricky because do we want mental health professionals recommending to us religious philosophies? This becomes a very controversial issue, okay? And a lot of people who are secular do not want people like me to recommend to patients that they see things their way religiously. They want to separate church and state. But the sick irony here is that the most helpful thing perhaps would be to recommend transcendent philosophies to the patient. Let me just wrap this up real quick. And so the environment, it then behooves mental health to become active in making a positive environment in a way that is not deceitful. No pretend, no superficial thing. To be a mental health professional would then demand of that person, to be active in politics and in the transformation of society into a better world, we'll say. Just keep it simple. Again, I don't want to take too long. I'll just leave it there. Thank you.